All right, here we are. Welcome back.
Welcome back.
I smile a lot. My tooth fell out.
Moving to the upper weights.
Moving to the upper weights. 165. These, to me, have the best quarters of the whole tournament.
Oh.
Here, let me list these. Imar Marsteller. This is obviously subject to change. Marinelli Walsh, who's very underrated. Joseph Richie Lewis.
You said Walsh is underrated? Yeah, I guess people don't understand he's a two-time All-American.
If you're not just a casual follower.
Okay.
And Massa McFadden.
That's impressive.
So
who do you got?
I got Imar over Walsh, Joseph over McFadden. So then I have Imar beating Joseph. Drop down, I got Marinelli over McFadden and Richie Lewis over Walsh. And then I have Richie Lewis beating Marinelli.
Okay, I got Imar, Joseph, Marinelli, Lewis.
Okay.
I went straight chalk, pretty much. What's Marinelli?
Marinelli's 5.
5. So I almost went straight chalk.
Yeah.
But going to be an exciting weight class.
Quarters, loaded quarters.
Imar and Joseph rematch from last year's finals where Joseph inside tripped Imar. I think Imar gets the revenge.
You give Marsteller any shot to beat him? Imar?
No.
Okay.
No. Marsteller did not have a very good conference tournament. My boy Giorgio gave him a match.
He did. I like that.
Figuring
it out up there.
Figuring it out. Yes, sir. So it's 174.
All right, 174. I got Zahid Valencia over Cutler. Cutler's a stud from Lehigh, but not even close with Valencia. And then I have Bo Jordan losing to Mark Hall. I have Valencia over Mark Hall. Drop down, I have Jordan then losing to Miles Amin. I know you don't like that.
Jordan was winning that match for most of it.
I'm just telling you what I have.
I have the exact opposite. Valencia over Hall.
I'm not done.
And you're pretty anti Hall. You don't like the shenanigans he does after the match. You're a very traditional kind of guy.
Yeah, I think he's a little arrogant.
Yeah, a little. Okay. He's good though.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Stuff.
So Valencia over Hall, and then I go Jordan over Amin, 3-4.
Jordan over Amin. Okay. I got Cutler over Amin for 3-4.
Okay.
All right. Anything else in that weight? I have my dark horse Amin, obviously.
Amin's your dark horse?
Yeah.
I think my dark horse.
Daniel Lewis scare you at all?
Daniel Lewis does scare me because he can ride on top, and the Jordans do not like to get off bottom.
They are not the bottom kind of
so that does scare me a little bit there. But I think Bo's good enough on his feet that he doesn't have to really go down. So,
two big quarters there. Mean Cutler, Lewis, Jordan, big quarters to me.
Dark horse to come all the way back through and place Matt Finesilver, Duke Blue Devils.
Finesilver's, there's like 3
there's
sets
5.
of twins.
I think there's 4 in this tournament.
Twins.
Yeah.
It's pretty amazing.
There's 4 in this tournament. Duke has 5 qualifiers, 4 Finesilvers,
from the same family,
and a Casper.
In a Ohio. Anything else there?
No. Let's move to 184.
184. Go ahead.
I went upset special of the tournament. That's not really an upset because he has beat him before, but I think given the scenario, I think 184, Miles Martin upsets Bo Nickel, which wins the Buckeyes the whole tournament.
That would be an upset the way that he's wrestled Nickel this year.
I think it's going to be an upset. I think it also, with team point implications on the line, it wins the tournament for the Buckeyes. So big match there. Martin, Nickel, Preesh, Renda.
Yeah, and Preesh is another underrated guy.
Yep.
I could see him beating Miles Martin. I don't know that he will. I don't have him beating Miles Martin.
Yeah.
But I have Nickel.
He beat him last year, didn't he?
He might have.
I think he beat him. I think Preesh beat him last year in NCAAs.
Martin's wrestling much better this year. But I have Nickel over Martin. And then I have Preesh over Abinator or whatever his name is.
Anybody to watch for while everybody's watching? I was going to say Zavatsky. Yeah, solid wrestler.
Had some good wins this year. I could see him causing some trouble, although
not a deep weight class. So
as memory serves me, Virginia Tech, I could be completely wrong, doesn't always do well at nationals.
No, I mean they've gotten a trophy before, so
Yeah, I guess
getting trophies at the end of the year tournament does matter.
it's important.
Yeah. Okay.
197. Does Colin Moore return to form?
I think he does, but I think he gets stopped in the final. In a rematch of one of the most interesting high school matches I have ever seen in my life. Yeah, where Colin Moore tech-falled Ben Darmstadt. Tech-pinned Ben Darmstadt. 15-0 with a pin, I believe it was.
We found out who Colin Moore was that day.
We did, yeah. And now Colin has had some struggles here as of late. I think Darmstadt is back to being the Darmstadt that everybody knows. Not that he ever wasn't, but I think Darmstadt wins the whole thing. And going Ohio final, I have Darmstadt Moore, Hott, and Preston Weigel, who hasn't wrestled a lot this year, but I think comes back, gets fourth for Oklahoma State.
I got I got Moore, Darmstadt, and then I got Miklas over Hott.
Miklas, two-time All-American.
Two-time All-American, and just got granted his 6th year of eligibility.
Wow. That guy gets to come back again. Mm-hmm. That's not fair.
So that's what I got there. The guy to watch, I guess, would be Shakur Rashid. I think
interesting.
I think he could. That could.
He can go from winning the whole thing to not AA.
Right. That another one that's big for the Nittany Lions.
And also is the second best 197 on his team.
Yeah. I ended up having him take 5th, maybe something like that. Jump up to heavyweight, which at the beginning of the year I would have said was a no-brainer, but certainly not anymore.
Not with how big Adam Kuhn's gotten.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a big boy.
That's a big guy. So I got Snyder over Stoll. Snyder reaching the finals. Kuhn over Nevels. Kuhn reaching the finals. I got my boy Snyder Man pulling it out again, just like at Big Tens. Drop down, I got Casper over Stoll for 3rd, 4th. So 2, not 2 because Snyder's not actually from Ohio, but another Ohio boy there in the top 4. What do you got?
I'm not too far off. I think we're similar train of thought. I think Snyder wins it. I think this time he opens it up a little bit more. I think he wins by 4. I think he gets 2 takedowns in regulation at least. I think he finishes his career off as the best Buckeye in Ohio State wrestling history. Then you go Kuhn, I have Casper, and then I have Nevels.
Okay.
So I added Nevels there. I think Penn State's going to get some points at heavyweight, and Nevels is the guy.
I just don't see a lot of dark horses here because I don't see anybody beating Kuhn or Snyder.
Right. Arizona State heavyweight.
Tanner Hall, yeah.
Tanner Hall could be a guy that could be in there.
The Maryland kid's not bad. Hamida.
Yeah, I think the not Oklahoma State, Oregon State.
Yeah, Desi.
Yeah, I think he's a world caliber Greco guy, I believe.
I think so, yeah.
So he could be in there as well.
Good. And then who do you got team race?
I have the Buckeyes winning in a close one. Comes down to 184. But Miles Martin seals it, and then Snyder puts the icing on the cake, and Buckeyes win a close one.
I have Buckeyes with 9 AAs, Penn State with 8. I have the Buckeyes winning.
Who do you have more champs?
I have Buckeyes with 3, and I have 2 for Penn State.
Yeah, I think I have 2 and 2.
Yeah, because you don't have a NATO. I have NATO.
2 and 2. And I think NATO.
No, you don't have more.
I don't have more.
You have 1.
I have Snyder and Martin. And then Nolf, Zane. Now, this is all going to be completely wrong. They could split 5 and 5, and this could be.
This isn't going to be good.
Who knows? All right.
Thanks, guys. Hope you have fun, and we'll see you at Nationals.